I think I'm live. I think I'm stinking live. Friends, happy Monday. Brittany Frost here, Inspire Beauty Brit, and today I literally wanted to have just like a chill conversation about the Sisterhood membership, because 1 week from today you'll not be able to get access. The enrollment closes next Sunday night. So I wanted to chat about it, get some of your questions answered, talk through like, what is it? Why would you want to be part of it? Where did this come from? Hey guys. Oh my gosh. Hey Heather. Hey Megan. Love y'all. Okay. Just chatting through some of the details behind it so that if you have any questions, you could totally reference this video. So what is the Sisterhood membership? Well, I have to back up just a little bit and tell you that for like the last decade, I've been coaching women in like real women, helping them get real results in their fitness and wellness journeys. Also, by the way, I have to say, I literally just got off my bike and I was going to go shower. I was going to like do my makeup. I was going to get ready for this live. It was on my to-do list today. So I was like, I'm going to be totally polished and ready. And I just want you to know that I got on my bike and I was like, you know what? I'm going to do it like sweaty post-workout with like nothing in front of me except for a couple doodled notes, because I think that is the heartbeat behind self-care for me. It's not this like perfect, polished, like when I have time and I can perfectly craft this like, you know, mani-pedi session with a spa day and like go out with my girlfriends. It's not like self-care to me is not some perfect thing that just like fits perfectly in my life. You guys, self-care is something that I do to take care of myself every single day so that I can go out into the world and love and serve other people from the overflow of my cup. So that's why I'm like hot mess express right now, because this is self-care. This is me getting on my bike on my lunch break and saying, I'm just going to fit in some movement. I'm going to fit in my movement today. Whether or not I think I have time, I'm going to make the time for it, right? But that's the other thing about self-care is self-care for 10 years. If you've listened to me preach for 10 years, you know I've talked about moving your body, right? And like eating like you love yourself and things like that. And while that is incredible, and you will continue to hear me talk about that because I believe wholeheartedly in that, you guys, that's only one tiny component of self-care. That's physical self-care. Taking care of your body, having supplements, getting in a Epsom salt bath, getting plenty of rest, eating like you love yourself. Those sorts of things are only one aspect of self-care. In my wheelhouse, there's 7 pillars of self-care. There's your physical self-care. There's the way you're taking care of yourself mentally, emotionally, spiritually, relationally, recreationally, in your environment. Like there's so many areas of self-care that we neglect because we often think self-care has to look a certain way. It has to be when we have time for it. And it has to be more often than not some physical component, which like I said is great, but it's not the only way. So that's why sometimes you guys, if you continue to gravitate towards the bubble baths and the manis and pedis and the getting outside for a jog, and that's your only form of self-care, and yet you still feel depleted, I'm here to tell you that there's other areas maybe you're neglecting. Maybe you haven't looked at your environment lately. Maybe you haven't looked at, your spiritual focus lately, or maybe you haven't looked at your friendships and your relationships and really done a deep dive there. And so that is where I come in with the Sisterhood membership. This has been 10 years in the making, you guys, and I am so freaking sold out right now on helping grow community and give tools that empower and equip women just like you to take care of themselves so that you can go out and do great work. You wear so many hats, my friends. You wear so many hats, and I know that you want to wear them well. And so in order to do that, it's like the oxygen mask mentality where we have to put our oxygen mask on first before we go out and do that for other people. And so I'm here to help you and guide you on that journey. So the Self-Care Sisterhood, it's a membership community. I broke it into seasons because I think as women, our the way we show up and take care of ourselves, at least for me, you might be able to be like, yeah, preach it, Britt. But at least for me, the way I show up and take care of myself in the spring is very different than the way I show up and take care of myself in the dead of winter. Can I get an amen? So I wanted to break it into the seasons so that we could really go with that rhythm of how we show up in various seasons of the year. And I'm going to guide you with specific topics. So this spring, my topic is healthy things grow. And I'm going to help you set goals and find meaningful action, focus, and intention surrounding those goals so that you can move the needle forward and make progress in the next 3 months towards what you desire, towards what is meaningful to you. So we're going to take time to actually pause for a second and reflect, like, what is meaningful to me? What do I care about? Or is it stuff that other people are telling me I'm supposed to care about? We're actually going to do that work together. In the Sisterhood, I'll break down what you get here in a second, but it's basically like group coaching meets self-care, and they have like this beautiful baby, and we do the work together. Like I said, if you weren't on when I first started, I am coming at you hot mess express, right off my bike, right off of a workout, because to me, that's what this looks like. Self-care looks like action. Your choices. It looks like what you choose to focus on, what you choose to put attention towards, and if that is in alignment with where you desire to go. Oftentimes we're so distracted, my friends, in this world, and I'm going to help walk you through all of that. But sometimes we're so distracted that we don't even know what we want to do. So we're going to take some time together in the Sisterhood, and we're going to break that down. So who's it for? Who's it for? Okay, I got a little bit of notes in front of me because I want to make sure that I get this right. Okay, so this Sisterhood, it's for that goal-driven woman. The woman who wants to focus on what matters most, but maybe, just maybe, that's been kind of going by the wayside. Maybe when the new year rolled around, you're like, this is what matters most to me. And now looking back in March, you're like, I wasn't giving that my focus. I wasn't giving that my attention. So it's that goal-driven woman who wants to focus on what matters most. It's also for the woman who's trying to take better care of herself, so that you can go out and you can take care of all the people that you need to take care of. So whether that is you are momming real hard right now and you've got littles and you've got to take care of them, for what it's worth, y'all, you're my hero. But maybe it's for the people in your workplace. Maybe you're a teacher and you're caring for your students. Maybe you're a nurse and you're caring for your patients. So maybe your role is a role of service where you have to care for other people. And oftentimes because you are caring for other people, you stop caring for yourself, right? Or maybe it's the woman who, you're caring for your family, okay? And you want to do that role really well, but maybe you feel like you've been missing the mark. Okay, maybe it's the woman who's trying to level up in life, okay? You got big dreams, you got big goals, you've got something laid on your heart, and you're trying to level up, but you need those tools. You need the right coaching to help you do that. You guys, for real, like, let's think about this. When I was in high school, I did some different sports. I did cross country. I was dancing. I was in like marching band and color guard and things like that. I performed a lot, theater, those sorts of things. So everything that I did, you guys, in high school, in those arenas, and even when I went into college and I carried over, my dance, and I went and I got a dance degree and I carried that over. I always had a coach. I always had somebody guiding me. Right? Think back in your history, whenever you were learning how to do something, didn't you have a mentor or a coach or a guide? And sometimes I think as adults, we're like, I don't want to get a coach. I don't need somebody to, but we do. We need somebody to guide us. And so maybe you are looking to level up, but you just need that guidance and the tools that are going to help you do that. And the person who's here, okay, let's put in more reps towards that, right? Because I remember I'd have coaches that I was like, they want me to do one more rep. They want me to try and do this again and do it better the next time. And I am going to be that voice in your ear that's going to remind you, one more rep. Keep going. You've got this, right? I already touched on this, but the woman who's just wearing all those hats, right? Wife, mom, sister, friend, employee, all the hats you wear, and you just desperately want to wear them well. I was talking with a gal the other day and she's like, I don't think I'm going to join for spring. I think I'm going to wait until summer because the spring is really chaotic and it's really busy and I'm going to be really distracted. And I said, this is for you. This is for you. I created this Sisterhood with you specifically in mind because I don't want the woman who is already focused and like has it all figured out, like you don't need me. The woman who feels like you're getting distracted, feels like your cup is so empty, but yet you're so busy, you don't feel like you have any space for anything else. I am going to be here to teach you how to maybe lay some things down or shift your focus so that the things that matter most to you get your full attention. Okay. And just that woman also, like, this is super noteworthy. The woman who craves community. We live in a digital age, and yes, we see each other on screens often, but do we really see each other? When's the last time somebody truly has seen you and supported you and acknowledged you? And that's what this community is for. It's a special place. It's a sisterhood that's going to empower you and equip you, surround you, support you while you're on pursuit. Because my friends, we are not made to do life alone, but we're also just not made to do our journey as women alone. Like women, like being a woman is hard enough, and to have to do it by yourself for far too long in my life, I attempted to do that. No more. I realized that we were built for community, and this community is going to be that authentic space that's going to allow you to truly grow into who you believe you are made to be. So that's who it's for. Okay, so let's touch on one last thing. What do you get when you join? What do you get when you join? It's so fun. I love it. I love that's like part of my love language is like gift giving and things like that. So I love like over delivering on these sorts of things. Like I said, the sisterhood is for equipping and empowering you. So equipping you, I'm going to make sure that you are equipped for success. So when you enroll, the first thing you're going to get is you're going to get this downloadable bundle. It's going to be a workbook. You're going to get a book club pick in it, which I actually have right here, both things. You're going to get this workbook. It's a 50-page downloadable workbook. I got mine spiral bound this week because I'm just like A+ student. You don't have to do that though. You could totally just keep it on your phone, but it's a PDF workbook that it's meant as a companion for 90 days. So the next 90 days, we're going to be walking through all the different pillars of self-care. We're going to be rating ourselves. We're going to be making game plans. We're going to look at what do we want our focus to be? What intentions do we want to set? And then you're going to be able to track and check in and look at how you're doing with this workbook. So you get the workbook. You also get a book club pick. The pick that I've picked for my girls this spring is Joanna Gaines. Let me see if I can slide this down. The Stories We Tell. It is so stinking good. If you've never had your hands on this, even if you're not joining the sisterhood, like get your hands on this book. It's just super profound, talking about how every piece of your story matters. And I think that the more we realize that our story actually does matter, the more we are motivated and inspired to get focused, because we take like ownership of it, right? We realize like, oh my gosh, like I am unique. I am like a one-of-a-kind human placed specifically on this planet at this exact time on and for a purpose. And I believe that about every single person who is catching this. I believe every one of you are here on and for a purpose. And so I want you to realize that that matters. And the more that you start to take like, oh wow, like that matters, you start to have this lens of like, I want to show up in a way that honors that, right? And so this is our book club pick. We will be having chat surrounding this book towards the end of our 3 months together. So we will get to share our takeaways and all our ahas. So if anything, and you're just looking for like a community to do like a killer book club with and killer like growth-based conversations, this is your jam. This is going to be your jam. Okay, so that's number 2 of the bundle. And then number 3 is you get some wallpapers to decide which ones you want for your phone so that you can really just stay laser focused and locked in on this season's theme, which is healthy things grow, and just continuing to remind yourself growth is not like a one-time thing. You don't wake up and like, okay, I grew today, I'm good, right? It's like brushing your teeth. We wake up, okay? And yesterday I did brush my teeth, but today when I woke up, I was like, probably have to do that again, right? And that's growth. That's your journey as a human. That's progress, is every day you wake up and you decide, you know what, today I'm going to put on that best version of me again. Yesterday I didn't quite get it right. Today I'm going to try it again. And every day you get a beautiful opportunity to do that. So that's the downloadable bundle that you'll get as soon as you enroll. The other thing you get is you get access to a private community. We do it on Facebook. That private community is going to be where your day-to-day support is. That's where the sisterhood support comes in, and the encouragement from one another, and all the things. With that page, you're also going to get access to a private Zoom room where you can use it for virtual gym, so you can show up. I believe wholeheartedly in moving your body. You can move your body in any way, shape, or form that feels good for you. But you'll have access so that you don't have to do it alone. You can totally log in, do it with your other sisters in the sisterhood, and that is for you. And then the other cool thing is 2 parts. Every month we have a live coaching call. So each month 1, it's a coaching call from me. I'm going to walk you through this workbook. We're going to do it together. We're going to go through the entire topic and break it down. In month 2, we come back together. And it's more of like a Q&A, a little bit more informal coaching. It's where I'm going to get in the trenches with you, and I'm going to like see like, how are you doing? What went well? What's not going so well? And like really looking at what we can do to shift that if we need to in the coming months. So I'm there for Q&A. I'm also there for like live coaching and support. And then in month 3, we bring in an expert. We bring in an expert in the field. So we've got a growth coach coming in month 3 for the sisterhood membership, and she is going to be guiding you guys through a training, because there are some things where like I can guide you, but I also want to bring a specific like niche focused expert in who will also give you another perspective and another way to think about things as we close out our time. So 3 trainings, each month a training to kick off the month. And then towards the mid to end point of the month, we're always going to do a midweek meetup, and it's fun stuff, you guys. I believe in community to my core. And so the things that we do in the meetups are going to be things like I said, the book club chat where we come together. These are moments where you get to grow and connect with other people, with the like-minded people, and really just like connect in community. So it's centered around connection. Sweat meetups. I love doing a good sweat meetup and just, feeling good about ourselves, feeling confident, and then getting to like chat and share and just check in with one another. And then we'll also be doing, this one, I don't know if I want to tell you guys. I don't know if I want to tell you. I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you because I want you to be like, yep, I got to join because we're doing that. Have you guys ever have you ever done like a wine and paint party? Okay. Like a wine and paint party. It's kind of like that, but I was like, okay, I want something that's like growth focused. So we are doing sip and succulent night, or plant and sip. I don't know what I'm going to call it. I think I'm calling it sip and succulent, but basically we're coming together, you guys. There's this company that, they give you, they like mail you the entire kit, and then they virtually guide you through how to like plant your succulents and make like the Zen garden sort of situation. And then we hang out and we build it, and we let them teach us how to do it. We try new things. We have fun. We laugh at ourselves a little bit. We mess up. We get a little dirty. We basically just let the stress of the world go away, because that is a form of self-care. Sometimes self-care is just like unplugging from the constant like noise in your head of like, what's on my to-do list, and just doing something that's fun, that just is fun for no good reason, right? So we're going to do that and sip on whatever beverage of choice you want. So that's coming in month 2, but I'm not always going to share what the fun one is, because I think that's got to be exclusive for my sisters in the sisterhood, but I will share it with you guys because I am super excited for this. This is the founders, like the ladies who are getting in on this round of the sisterhood. Y'all are the founding members, like the founding members of this. I can't believe it. Like I said, it's been 10 years in the making of creating this. It's something I'm deeply passionate about. I love creating, like my favorite part of my job. I do a lot of things for my job, but my favorite part, the thing that I gravitate back towards every time, is creating community and tools that help women be their best selves, that help you make best self choices. I love it. I love equipping and empowering you, and then also cultivating an environment that helps you thrive. And that is truly what the sisterhood is. So if you've been on the fence, get off the stinking fence because enrollment does close Sunday night. And it will not reopen until late May, early June for the summer session. Okay. Couple Q&As that I had coming up, and I'll wrap up with this is this like your previous, I'm going to read from some Q&As that y'all sent into me. Is this, yes, Cindy, I'm so excited for you and the sisterhood, Cindy. It's going to be so, so good. I can't wait to see like how this impacts your life. Cause that's the thing. It's not about me. I truly wake up with this deep desire to be able to watch other women take ownership of their wildest dreams, their goals, their best self, and like actually live that out. And that's just, I'm just so sold out, excited about that. So I'm so excited, Cindy, that you're here with us. Okay, so is this like your previous Sisterhood community? So some of you guys know that I still am, I'm still a Beachbody coach, but my previous Sisterhood community was very focused in the Beachbody community. You had to purchase Beachbody supplements, products, fitness programs in order to work with me. No, that is no longer the case. Yes, it is similar in the sense that some of the best things I created over the last 10 years, I am now bringing with me into my own community, into my own program, mentorship, training, community resources, meetups, retreats, hopefully soon, workshops, things like that. But no, my previous community, like I said, it was all about the fitness aspect, and you also had to be a Beachbody customer of mine in order to have access. That is no longer the case. I know for so long, so many people would reach out to me and say, I would love to be a part of the Sisterhood, but I just don't want to do Beachbody. Now is your time. Now is your time. All of you who have told me that for the last 10 years, there's nothing stopping you now. Okay. Next question. Let's see. Can I still do Beachbody workouts? Or is there a different workout program for this? So again, you're going to be encouraged to move your body in ways that are meaningful to you and that feel good to you. So if that means you love to go outside and walk, love it. If that means you love to be on an indoor stationary bike, love it. If you love Beachbody workouts, cool, do them. If you love Peloton, if you love going to group fitness, like whatever you love, I want you to do it. Okay. Because I believe it's one of the best ways we can care for ourselves, but it is not the only way we care for ourselves. Okay. Next question. I'm trying to do like rapid fire here as we wrap up. Do I have to join Beachbody? No, you do not. Went over that. If I worked with you before, how do I transition? So if you were in my Sisterhood before, if you were a Beachbody customer client of mine prior, your transition is going to be so seamless because like you already know me, you know my heart, you know like kind of the drill of like what to expect from me. But I will say that since you've already worked with me, you know the value, but it's not linked with Beachbody. So because it's not linked with Beachbody, you would have to enroll the same way as other people. And once this live is over, I will make sure that the link is attached, but you can also go into my bio, click the link in my bio. It'll take you right to the join page and you can join just like any other person is enrolling. And like I said, you only have one more week for that. Okay. Let's see. Next question. No question, just ready. Yay. I'm so pumped. Okay, will the membership close and open with each season? Yes, and I explained that at the very top of this video. I truly believe that our rhythm as women goes with the seasons. So I wanted to make sure that the Sisterhood paralleled that. So spring session is going to be March, April, May, and it will close after Sunday night. It will not reopen again until summer session for 2023. Okay, next question. What platform will the membership be based out of? So currently the membership happens in a private Facebook group. You'll get access to that group once you enroll through my website. Once you enroll through my website, you will then get a link to be added into the group. There's meetups and trainings are going to be via Zoom. And then members only area of my website, hopefully, fingers crossed, will be coming later this year. Let's see. Oh, this is a great one. Will content from previous seasons be available for the following season? So I love this question. No, it will not. Well, no, it will not in terms of like, it will not be housed inside of the group. If you want access to, like, let's say you're like, I want to join for spring, but I'm not going to join. I can't right now. I just can't join for spring, but I might want that content later. Amazing, because once the spring is closed and we move into the summer, you'll be able to go on my website and you can purchase the spring bundle and get all the resources. You'll get access to the workbook, to the wallpapers, to all the downloadables, as well as any live trainings. You'll have replays of those, of the coursework and recordings as well. But that will be like an a la carte sort of situation, basically and that's really just to honor the people who said yes during that season. And because it is just, you join for the season that you're in. So that's the content you're getting, right? Okay. Let's see. Any other questions? Trying to flip through, make sure I get all the questions answered over here off to the side. Answered that one already. I think that was it. Oh, price. I know some people asked about price. So I wanted to make it very reasonable and accessible for everyone. So like I said, it is for the season. So if you want to pay for the full spring session, that's $60 for all 3 months. If you want to just pay month to month, it is $24 per month if you just go month to month. So you have the option to do month to month for $24, or if you want a little discount, pay $20 a month, you can pay upfront all $60 for the spring session. But I wanted to make it super reasonable, so that there was really no reason that anyone couldn't join, right? I didn't want money to be the thing that stopped people. So that's really it, you guys. I'm so pumped. I'm so excited. I've been meaning to go live. And like I said, I just kind of got done with my workout and was like, I'm just ripping the Band-Aid and going live, even though I look like a freaking sweaty mess. That's what this is. We're going to be in the trenches together, sweaty mess style. You know, not every day is going to be perfect. That's the beauty of progress, right? That's the beauty of making progress, is that growth is not linear. Growth does not look like perfection. Growth does not look like you have time in your day and it's like beautifully carved out. Sometimes it's literally just you taking one step in front of another. And I'm going to be there to help rally with you, to help guide you, to help make it happen with you. So I can't wait. Drop any other questions. If there was anything I didn't answer, you can drop that in the comments below. Let me know if you've joined us already in the comments below. Let us know about that. And if you also, once you join, go to my, like I said, my link in my bio. Once this is done, I will put a link below as well. But I can't wait. I can't stinking wait to welcome all of the founding sisters into the Sisterhood for the spring Healthy Things Grow session. It's just going to be so, so good. And I'm so grateful for you guys. Have an amazing day, and I can't wait to chat soon.